I'm glad you guys are back. I'm about to do my makeup. I'm going out to dinner with Chelsea, one of my best friends, and we are going to a rooftop. So I usually start off with primer. I use the Milk Hydro Grip primer, and my face is washed. We've got a little bit of a situation here and some hyperpigmentation, but we'll do something about that later. I used to do my eyebrows first, but lately I've actually been doing my foundation and my base first. That's something that has kind of changed as of recently. So after I go ahead and put on my primer, I usually set my face with powder. This is the Patrick Star MAC powder. I got this from my cousin a while ago. But before I do that, I'm actually going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in orange. Okay, so I just go over some of the dark areas. I'm trying to find what works best for me as far as color correcting. Zoomed in a little bit so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I get stubborn hormonal acne. It like leaves like a mark of death sometimes. And now I'm gonna go in with my powder. On my T-zone and just do like the Queen Ina says, is to set my primer. I really love just like doing my makeup by myself. So I have to get used to like wanting to like record and like share with you guys and just sit down and talk while I do my makeup. When I'm at home, I'm a pretty quiet person. There's no one to talk to. So I'm just quiet and I have to get used to talking while I go through this process. And for some reason, the talking makes me doubt that I know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing. Like, I've been doing this for years, even though I don't really wear makeup more than once a week for church on Sundays. I usually wear makeup when I'm doing stuff like this, like going out with friends and stuff, which probably happens like 2 to 3 times a month. So now I am taking my foundation. I'm using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation. This is my first time actually reading the bottle. So I am in the color Lagos. Yay, Nigeria. I'm just going to dot that all over my face. I like to concentrate it around my mouth and the perimeter of my face, and then work my way in. I wonder if I'm the only person, like if I have too much light when I'm doing my makeup, it kind of throws me off. Like back at my parents' house, our room was in the basement, right? The light would hit in a way where you could kind of control if it was a lot or just a little. And I would like be doing my makeup in the morning with like barely any light coming into the room. And if there's too much light and I can see too much detail, it kind of throws off my confidence while I'm doing my makeup. If I see all the little blemishes and stuff, it makes me want to fix them and everything, and I just get anxious, like stressed about trying to cover everything. I love natural lighting when I do my makeup. Like right now, I have my bedroom window open, but the blinds are still drawn, but the blinds are open. I don't need to see every blemish. I just need to focus on doing what I know I need to be doing, and it just gets discouraging and then it's not fun anymore. Don't judge me. I have had this concealer probably for like 1.5 years. The ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. In the color Dark 42. Now I have another one of these, and I used to mix the two, right? And this one, I would mix Dark 48, which is like all gone, and Dark 42. But now I like how Dark 42 looks on its own. I also bought the Juvia's Place concealer, but I'm not a big fan for some reason. I really don't know why. I bought the Juvia's Place concealer, and this is in shade number 13. This didn't really crease on me the way other concealers do. So I've just gone back. Even before that, I was using the NARS Radiant Creamy This was like an OG. This was in chestnut. And I still sometimes will like put little dabs of this just to brighten up even more. But this has to be expired. There's no way that this can't be expired. So I'm gonna take my concealer. I could live without highlighting my lip and my forehead until I get my makeup done by like a makeup artist, a professional makeup artist who makes me look different than how I can make myself look, and I like it, that highlights my forehead and over my lip. It will never be a necessity to me, but it's just sometimes when I'm feeling extra, I'm like, sure, why not? Let's just throw some product on there. This is the part where like, you ever do stuff in your makeup routine that doesn't make sense, but you just do it to like make you feel better. So like, I feel bad that I have this and I don't really like it that much, but it's a little lighter and it brightens up. So sometimes I just put some here. So we'll see today. I'll remind myself to pay attention today to see if I have excess creasing from using this. But I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my chin, under my nose. Let me know if you guys see a difference in my forehead from doing that, because I sure don't. I really don't. While my under eye concealer is drying, I'm just gonna go in and like start on my brows. It's something to do while I wait. So yeah, I just do that for now, and then I'm gonna go and clean up underneath my eyes. Start blending my concealer in. Going to Crave, and I kind of want to try sushi. Chelsea really likes sushi, and it like looks so good sometimes when people are eating it, but I don't like raw, like nothing raw. I don't even like cold food, so like I would want like a cooked sushi roll. Now that I have, you guys, the wasp outside of my apartment are so big and so persistent that they make a noise when they run into the window. A little like you can hear it. And I just don't think that's okay. Okay, so now that I have blended in my concealer, where you at though? Oh, found it. Okay, so I take this is actually an ABH brush. Go back with my concealer, and we're gonna clean these brows up, baby. And I'll take the brush with some foundation on it, the same one, just like that. I feel like brows are a very personal thing. Everybody is gonna like how you do your brows. You're not gonna like how everybody does their brows. It's just personal to you, and you can always switch up how you do your brows whenever you want. I'm okay with how I do them right now. There's certain things that I feel like I would be able to achieve if my brow, especially this one, if it wasn't bald headed in one spot. I'll go in with the Sephora Micro Smooth powder all over my face as well, in order to just do what it says and smooth things out. Then I like to go in with my Fenty bronzer. So with that Fenty bronzer, I'm putting that on the perimeter of my face. And then I'm also gonna take a smaller fluffy brush, like eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to contour my nose, and then also give myself like that natural smoky eye and put that bronzer in the crease of my eyes. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Black Radiance contour palette, and I use the darkest shade in that in order to contour my face. Then I'm gonna go back in with some setting powder in order to carve out the contour under my cheeks. Reverse contour with my sponge and some powder. And then I'm also gonna do the same thing and reverse contour on my nose. Next, I went ahead and with Juvia's Place palette, and I used this like pink rosy color in order to highlight. It's like a shimmery color, so I don't mind using eyeshadow sometimes in order to highlight if I'm in that type of mood. Don't ask me what I'm talking about here because I don't even know. But moving on to setting spray, I used a NYX setting spray, and then I used the Morphe on top of that. And I went ahead and went back in with a little bit more of that highlight, really, in order to make it pop a little bit more. So that's what I was doing there. I put it on my nose, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose. I don't really like going all the way down, so I'll just do the ball of my nose and the bridge in between my eyes. Sometimes I have to go back in and redo some things in order for it to really show up. So that's why I went back and reverse contoured my nose again. So this is the style of lashes that I'm using. They are Allure number 126. I added my liquid liner, and then I also do the trick where you apply the lash glue to your actual eye the same way that you would with liquid liner. And I also apply it to the lash before I put the lash onto my eye. So here I am just applying the lashes as normal now that my eye and the lash has glue on it, and it makes it so much easier now. I used to struggle so bad to get them on, still do sometimes, but now it's a lot easier, and I definitely learned this trick from Ray, from It's My Ray Ray. Now I'm going into my typical lip combo. I do a brown lip liner from NYX. I'll leave the specific shade down in the description. Then I go in with this ColourPop lipstick in Abbey. Mix that around a little bit, and I'll top it off with the NYX Butter Gloss, and that is Vanilla Cream Pie. Alright, you guys, we are on to the finishing touches. I take the wrap off of my edges, and I go back in with my Black Radiance concealer palette in order to get rid of that makeup line around the forehead. Alright, guys, makeup is done. Time to do something to this hair. I don't know, just shape it up a little bit, clean it up a little bit, and we'll see where we go. We're done. My shoes are from DSW. My skirt is from Forever 21. This is actually a bodysuit from Fashion Nova. I just got my Anne Klein watch on. Babe got me for my birthday. Last necklace is from Forever 21 too. Alright, hey guys, we're on our way to Crave now. I'm so hungry. I'm really excited to eat dinner, but we made it out the house on time. We'll even get there a little bit early. So thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Make sure you hit subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Sure.